Our main focus was to reduce the number of printers that we had on campus and reduce the overall energy consumption, and to reduce the amount of printing that was happening because there was a lot of wastage.
The sheer scale of what we were trying to do with 3 campuses, 20,000 users, almost 3,000 admin and faculty. So we wanted to make sure that we had the right partners, not just suppliers, not just vendors, not just the lowest bidder. We were really looking for a long-term partnership with the manufacturer and with the service and support.
Sheridan was looking to do was to find one vendor who could facilitate the implementation of devices into their current environment, provide them a solution that allowed them to achieve not just their Mission Zero sustainability goals, but to also implement more initiatives on the lines of efficiency, such as the global print queue, secure print release, and things of that nature.
And Poor Office has been in the business for quite a while, so we felt very comfortable using them to bring these products in.
What we actually did with Sheridan's first thing we did was an assessment. So we actually went to each department, to every device on the campuses, and looked at the environment they were in, what users were using those devices for, how the devices were being used. So we did a full analysis of the user environment. So once we did that, then we were able to recommend which devices would best suit the needs for that department, and in keeping in line with the goals that Sheridan wanted to achieve.
The students had no problems with it. We were not charging at that point, but we were telling them they had to, here was the cost that it was going to cost you for printing, and when we actually turned everything on, they were well aware of what was going on and how to deal with it. And printing was a snap. It was very easy.
After we've done the implementation and implemented the secure print release, there was no wastage of that sort. There was no orphan print job, because in order to get your print job, you had to actually be there to retrieve it, to release it. So that was a great benefit, was seeing that reduction in waste. And when we tabulated the data at the end of this, I believe the early figures were almost 10 million pages of reduction from the previous year when we didn't have this solution in place.
It was a great success. The huge amount of paper decrease, like the usage that we had is just dramatic. My paper budget, like I buy all the paper for the college, and the cost of our paper has been increasing, but our actual purchase of paper has dropped probably by 40–50% over the past 3 to 5 years.
What we strive to do is reassure the users that you're still going to be able to do what you did before, but you're going to be able to do it with added efficiency, at a lower carbon footprint, and all those added benefits. Once they see that they're able to do what they did before, and also help the greater good of the client Sheridan achieve these sustainability goals, they're happy to facilitate the change.
One of our chief requirements in our RFP was that it had to be user-friendly. We're not putting somebody beside every printer to train people on how to use it. So it had to be very intuitive. They had to be able to just walk up to the printer, swipe their card, press a couple of buttons, and they got their print job.
Student body actually had no training, and they were able to pick up the machines very easily, and we had really no backlash that I as a vendor heard from that. One of the key benefits to the Sheridan team that they get from Poor Office is we are a one-stop shop for support, sales, and implementation of the devices. So we put them in, we manage the devices, we fix them, and we provide the support not just for the device itself, but also the software. And that's a key point for any CIO who's looking to do an MPS solution, is to work with a vendor who can truly provide a total comprehensive solution.